Hello everyone, Azam here. In today's video, we are going to take a look at how we can create this icon animation along a path to show trade between two countries. So to start with, we are going to create the path first. Let's hide this animation for now. So first of all, we are going to set the zoom reference, the max zoom out that is needed to show the trade route between the countries. Then we are going to draw the trade route itself, and for the reference of this trade route I have found an image on the Google. For example, this is the Opium War trade route. Basically this path shows the trade between China and Britain in the 18th century. So this is the reference image that I am using. So let's draw the path. So it starts somewhere around here. So this is basically our path. Next I'm going to stylize this path a bit by going to the stroke and turning some dashes into it like that, and then I'm going to offset this and click the stopwatch icon on the offset and apply this short script of time. For example, I'm going to apply this script and that will sort of animate the whole path. And if I separate it and show it on, it goes something like this. But right now it is opposite. We want the trade route because things are going from China to Britain, so we need the dots to animate from China toward Britain. Right now it is opposite, and for that I'm just going to apply a minus sign to the 30, and that will reverse the animation like that. Next I'm going to play with this taper and apply some values. You can copy mine or apply according to your likings. This is a path. Let's apply a bit of deep glow, and this is how it looks. And finally, for the animation of this path, I'm going to apply a trim path from this add-on trim path and apply a simple end animation. So this is how our animation of the path looks. Now let's move on to creating the icons that are going to be animated along this path. For that I'm going to create a new comp and let's rename it to T icon, and frame rate, this is my setting, and I'm going to keep it around 10 seconds and 1 frame. And then next I'm going to take a polygon and draw a simple polygon here and change the path points to 9. So this is the polygon, and I have made a copy, and for the copy below I'm going to turn on the fill like that. And let's make this time it red, and let's keep its opacity around 60. Let's see how it looks, and let's also decrease the scale a bit. It's too much. Let's keep it at around, yeah, I think this works for me. Let's turn off the stroke from this. Next I'm going to apply a deep glow to both of these, and next I'm going to bring up the simple icon image. For example, right here I have this T icon, and I'm going to just bring it here. The stroke and the image are going to be parented to the base layer, the fill layer. And next I'm going to apply a simple pop up and pop out animations by using the scale of the base layer, and let's keep it around 20 frames. Go 5 frame to the left and increase the scale to 100, and at the 10th frame the scale is going to be around 85, and yeah, here it is going to be 0. So basically the animation for this pop-up I'm going to have is the scale will first increase to around max value, exaggerate a bit. For example, we have here 100, and then it is going to decrease far below the original value that we intend for the whole icon, and then finally it will reach to the original value that we want the icon to be, the size we want the icon to be. So I'm going to place a marker here, and this is basically our scale animation for the intro, and I have applied ease using F9, and then I have this flow preset applied for the graph. So the graph looks like this. And for the scale out animation, I am going to keep it at around 15 frames and just simple scale out, and the scale goes from 93 to 0. So our basic animation is ready. Next I'm going to save. So this is our basic scale animation. Next I'm going to apply some basic intro and outro definitions so that we can increase or decrease the length of the whole composition. So this is our intro and outro. Next I'm going to bring this T layer. Let's bring this back. Let's hide these layers. So this is basically our T icon, and I'm going to adjust its size according to the composition and the size of the icon I want in the map, and it is going to be around 9. This is fine for me, and I'm going to place it around where the icon animation is going to start, where the trade route is starting. Next I'm going to go to this path layer and go to shapes and go to path and copy the path by pressing Ctrl+C, and then going to T icon, and by pressing P I'm going to bring up the position and paste the path that I copied. That will basically copy the shape path of the stroke to our T icon, and that will create the animation of this icon along the trade route. So our basic animation of the icon along the trade route is ready, and next I'm going to convert this into 3D and parent it to the map comp layer. So let's see how it looks. So yeah, this is basically it for this animation, and it's scale in when the animation starts and the icon scales out when the animation ends. Similarly, you can just copy paste this one to create a multiple copies of it, and just place them a bit further from the original ones, and it will have something like this kind of animation. And next, if you want to add some other icons along this trade route besides this T icon, for that what you are going to do is that take this composition of this T icon, and let's see, we are going to create a duplicate of this composition, and for that let's see if we can find something here. Yeah, so there is a duplicate. You can press Ctrl+D and duplicate this composition. So here we have this T icon tool. Let's bring this on our timeline, and let's change this icon. To change this icon, I'm going to bring up this silk icon and pressing green T, and then I'm going to press Alt and drag this silk icon to the green T icon, and you will have something like this. You can apply some drop shadow to it like that, change its values to around 8, 3, and yeah, this is basically it, and decrease its size to 9, and repeat the process of applying the path properties from here. Copy the path properties and apply to the position of this icon, and adjust the position parameters according to your liking. You can increase or decrease the length of your whole composition by dragging the pointers, the end points of the composition, or the start point of the composition. So the mistake was that these are not going to be parented to the opium bar, they are going to be parented to the anchor. So now if you see, I think it should react. Yeah, so now they are reacting to the camera of the mapcom. So this is the last thing that you need to remember. You have to parent all of these, make them 3D and parent them to the mapcom anchor. So yeah, this is basically it, how you can create this path. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next one.